Good afternoon, it's Tony Hayes from Paranormal Investigation UK. Today's date is the 13th of March 2023. I'm just coming up to 2:45 on a wet and miserable Monday. Right, today we're looking at 4 captures. I'm actually going to probably split these up into 4 separate reviews. It's coming from Penny Wallace and Somerset Paranormal. I've got everything set up ready to go. The first capture is just under 19 seconds long. One thing I always do with suggested EVPs is look at the actual files themselves. So the first one that we're looking at is, I'm always going to look at the properties, and what we've got here is, certainly for audio, is the actual bit rate, which is 1411 kbps as an indication of a WAV file, which is clearly this is a 320 MP3 is just 320 kbps, which is compressed format. This is Penny's done is 1411, so this is top quality audio. I love working with these types of audio. They're very clear and much easier to enhance and embellish if we need to. So as far as this capture is concerned, let's get it was a series. It was done over a period of time. What Penny's indicating is pretty fast, comes is pretty much as soon as I finish asking it if it's okay to ask questions. What Penny's evolved to now is asking specific questions and leaving, say, 8, 10, 12 seconds, whatever, in between the questions, and then going in with your second question. Improvise, slow speed, check, and there's something there. Sounds like a different voice to ones I've heard there before, saying, yeah, okay. Looking at this, that's not been amplified, so I think what Penny's done is she's attempting to enhance it herself, but sent me the original raw file, which is what I prefer to use. So what we'll do, we're going to have a listen through. Bear in mind I use over headphones together with the podcast microphone doesn't has a separate volume boost on it, which I'm currently on 0. Yeah, so what you hear is what I hear. If necessary, I'll turn it up within the software itself. So let's play this back.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
Quite a bit of background noise going on there.
Not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
I'm just going to bring some EQ in, just basic, just a volume really. A general good tip for anyone that's analysing EVPs, particularly if you've got a relatively small sample of 19 seconds, is play it 2 or 3 times. It relatively high volumes and just get used to the sounds and allow the brain to work out what sound and what jumps out at you. So I generally like to listen to it about 3 or 4 times.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Not sure what that noise was. Is Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
I can hear some background noise here. Now, what's interesting in this particular area that Penny does a high number of recordings from is, let me just play that back for a second, is how much frequency is in it. It's coming from 0 hertz all the way through to around about 10,000 hertz. Now, generally what you would see is this flat line with just jumps in volume. I've never been able to understand in this, I think it's a porch area that Penny uses, that why there's so much background noise, because she's using a Sony digital recorder. I find that this aspect of this quite interesting. What is it that she's recording here? Because in principle it should be silence, but if it's in a hollow close to road and outside, you may get a bit of wind noise, but I may just need to clean this up a bit.
I'm not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Today. Speak to me 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 today. I'm not sure what that noise was. I'm not sure what that...
I'm not sure where Penny actually hears. Yeah. Since we finished asking official coach ask questions. I'm not sure if it's the beginning or the end. Let's see what Penny says here.
I'm not sure what that noise was. I'm not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? I'm not sure what that noise was. I'm not sure what that noise was. I'm not sure what that noise was.
I can actually hear like voices. Not a normal volume, but they start to lift the volume. It's on a similar volume, just slightly higher than the background noise. So Penny did indicate that she was really unsure. I can't hear anything after Penny talks.
Today.
But I can at the end.
Nice one.
Okay, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to clean this up. Um, 19 seconds. I might be able to do it in one hit. Yeah, 8 seconds. So let me just do that again then. I'll take this in the middle, I think. It'll only sample 8 seconds or under. Do it again. No, got it.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
This will generally remove everything with the exception of voice frequency. So sometimes sounds can sound like voice, but they're not voice. And all EVPs so far that I've discovered have always been in the same voice frequency. I don't like doing noise reduction, but I think there's just a little bit too much noise in this one to it's reduced. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so it's just a question now of bringing that into Mixcraft. Just open up another.
Is there anybody here?
Okay. Need that one.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
Oh, wrong one.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
What I'm going to do, we're just going to highlight the areas that where Penny isn't talking. Nothing there really. The bip is just Penny finishing talking. Yeah, this you can see how it's feathering here. It's certainly not voice frequency. That there's some bass frequency here, some rumble that I can get rid of. And the volume's incredibly high. Okay, let's move on. Next stage. Yeah, I was right. There's voices there. I think it's this area here. So what I'm actually going to do now, I've already taken the EQ off, the bass frequency. I'm actually going to take these frequencies off as well. Because if it does disappear, then I know it's just certainly not voices. I really don't know what that is. It's certainly within voice frequency. But I'm on the absolute maximum with everything. See, they're very quiet or some distance away. I think I've got the volume turned up so high that I don't think it's well out of the human range, because if I turn it off, you're not going to hear it. It just disappears, you can see. You only actually hear it when I hit the volume to maximum plus 24 decibels. So I'm not sure with that. Okay, let's look at the end again now.
Not sure what that noise was.
Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is listen to it all from front to back again with the voices. Just be ready, because when Penny talks, it's going to be a lot louder. I'm on absolutely maximum now.
Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today? Not sure.
It is strange that they sound like voices in the distance, and
Not sure what that noise was. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to me today?
okay. I'm going to put that down as a negative. Penny did warn me that this may not have what she originally thought it was. It's one of them, you just spend a bit of time just to see how far you can go with it, but I can't think of any other way I can enhance that further. So I'll end this video here, and then I'll move shortly on to the second one. Okay, see you on the next one. Bye.